In a previous lesson, we started talking about customary units. That is things like feet and inches and ounces and pounds and things like that. Now we are going to start to use them to convert. So what convert meaning what are equivalent amounts? So first we will talk about length. 1 foot, we determined that that was the distance between our elbow and wrist. 1 foot is the same as 12 inches. So we said an inch was about the width of our thumb. So if we put 12 of our thumbs in a row, that would be 1 foot. A yard, which was about the width of a door frame. That is the same as 3 feet. There are 3 feet in 1 yard. And since there are 12 inches in 1 foot, there are 3 feet in 1 yard, there are 36 inches in 1 yard. See how things are going? Now here's one. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. How would you like to calculate that by yourself? And then we could also calculate that as to 1,760 yards. In weight, 1 pound. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. 16 ounces make a pound. And 1 ton, I think most of us know that that equals 2,000 pounds. And remember, 1 ton is about the weight of a small car. So my car weighs about 2,000 pounds. Now capacity. This gets a little tricky. It's harder to convert. So 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. So we said a fluid ounce is about 1 spoonful of liquid. If we have 8 of those, we have 1 cup. 1 pint is the same as 2 cups. There are 2 cups in 1 pint. Like I said the other day, if you look at your milk carton at lunch, it'll say a half pint. Okay, a pint is 2 cups. So in your carton of milk, there is 1 cup of milk. Why don't they just put 1 cup? I don't know. It's been that way forever. 1 quart. 1 quart, there are 2 pints in a quart. And if there are 2 pints, each pint has 2 cups, which is the same as 4 cups in a quart. And then 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts in a gallon. 4 quarts in a gallon. And because there are 4 cups in every quart, there are 16 cups in a gallon. And get this, if we go all the way back to ounces, there are 128 fluid ounces in a gallon. So remember that a fluid ounce is about the amount of a spoonful. And if you have 128 of those, you will get a gallon, about. Now let's start converting. So say I had 9 feet and I wanted to figure out how many inches there are in 9 feet. Now some of you could say, well, I know there are 12 inches in every foot and I have 9 of them. So 9 times 12 is 108. Here's how you could do this with proportions. We haven't done this in a while. So if I have 9 feet, I want to know how many inches there are. I am going to set up another ratio with the same feet on top. So if I said there is 1 foot, there are 12 inches. See how feet are on top, inches on bottom. Feet on top, inches on bottom. You could make them the other way, that's fine too. Now we are going to cross multiply. So we have 9 times 12 over here, 1 times x over here. Now it looks almost like an equation. 1 times x is x. 9 times 12 is 108 inches in 9 feet. We can do the same thing with capacity. We have 32 quarts of something. We want to know how many gallons they are. So I'm going to say we have 32 quarts, and we don't know how many gallons they are. We label that x. We are going to set up another ratio. In 1 gallon, we got to figure out how many quarts. In 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts. Now we can cross multiply. So we have 32 times 1 when we cross multiply this way, and we have 4 times x this way. So we have 4x equals 32. This looks like a one-step equation. We are going to quarantine that x, divide each side by 4, so we get x equals 8. What were we trying to find? How many gallons? This is where it is very, very important to label everything with our units. And that is just an intro to converting customary units.